So I have officially used every single character in My Hero Ultra Rumble, and this is going to be my official tier list for season 1. This is going to be me explaining who I think is good or bad or just completely trash in this game. So do not take any of this to heart. This is just going to be my list and my opinion, and now it's time to get started. Alright, so the first person I want to get out the way on this list, man, he is the GOAT of Ultra Rumble right now and probably will still be the GOAT of Ultra Rumble for quite some time, my boy Bakugo. Now I'm putting him S tier because he is literally like the king, bruh. He still has his AP shot that got nerfed, and it's still pretty good. He can shoot through walls, he can shoot through Momo's shield, he can shoot through pretty much anything in the game. Just about everything in Bakugo's kit is really good, so I'm keeping him at the top of S tier. I'm not putting him nowhere else. Next up on this list we have my guy Deku, and I'm putting him S tier because he is a meta character. This is also one of the characters that got nerfed in the update, but you really can't tell the difference. He is still a very good character. Next up we have my guy Todoroki. Now I'm putting him S tier because he is also meta and very annoying. And right here is the top 3 lineup for ranked. Like if you play ranked or you just like play a lot of matches, you will see this lineup eventually in the game. And also the reason why I am putting him S tier, not only because he is meta, but this dude is very annoying. If you get hit by his ice maybe once or twice, all he has to do is hit you with an AP shot or like the little A quirk, and then maybe throw down an ice wall, and I'm telling you, your health will be depleted. And I have a clip to show y'all. Now next up on the list we have my boy All Might. All Might is an S tier character as well in my opinion, even though he has gotten nerfed multiple times before. In the first and second beta, he was like one of the top characters that was used the most, but he is still very good till this day. And if you play a lot of ranked and you maybe run into a good player that uses All Might, you're pretty much screwed. Now next up we have Mount Lady. Mount Lady is a very good character, so I'm gonna put her, let's see, I'm gonna put her A tier. The reason why I'm gonna put her A tier is because she is, like I said, a very good character, but she can get outperformed by these 4 characters up here at the top, especially when she goes big. It's easy pickings. Next up we have Cementos. Now Cementos is a very good character, and he is really designed to be annoying. Like y'all know, I just did a video on this man, and him in game is very toxic, but there is some downsides to using this character. You can also hurt your teammates, you know, by using him, because like I said, if it's in game and the storm is closing and you're just building everywhere, just throwing stuff down, you can like really hurt your teammates and they won't be able to get in circle, and you're basically blocking their path to get in. But that's really the only thing that's bad about him. His kit is very easy to use, and like I said, he's an annoying character, so I'm gonna put him A tier. Mr. Compress. Now we have Mr. Compress right here. He isn't a bad character and he isn't a very good character, so I'm probably just gonna put him C tier. And the reason why I'm putting him C tier is because for his A quirk, if that move is not leveled up to at least a level 6 and higher, the move is trash to me. If the A quirk is at a lower level and like the barrel state, it's easy for you to dodge those barrels. His beta quirk is very good, but if you're going up against somebody that is very good, like the characters that shoot the AP shots like Bakugo, Deku, and Todoroki, and All Might, if you're going up against one of them kind of characters and they're very like experienced and they know what they're doing, they're not gonna just be a brain dead type of player and just keep shooting at you while you have that shield up. And let's say if they have another teammate that's like flanking you, it's really easy for you to get hit out of that shield. And also, when I was using this character, I didn't really like his Y quirk like that. It's like too slow for me, and I don't understand the purpose of you leveling up the Y quirk and you don't get like a faster speed to teleport. Like that's just stupid to me. And there's one thing I wish they would have did with this character, like for his special action, they should have made it to where if the person is knocked, you can be able to pick them up and put them in a little ball, and then over time they can get rezzed, and once they get like fully rezzed, they'll just jump out of the ball. Now next we have Dabi, and I know y'all probably wondering why I haven't done Aizawa yet. I will do Aizawa last since he is the last character that has came out. But for Dabi, I'm putting Dabi at C tier. Now I'm not saying he's a horrible character, but he is a character that probably will get outplayed by most of the people on this list right now, and most of the people down here as well. But his moves are very easy to dodge except for the trap. Now his B quirk, which is the little traps, those are like the most annoying things to like get hit by. But other than that, now next we have my boy Denki. Now I know y'all was on my head about me saying he is the worst character, and I kind of changed my view on him a little bit. He isn't the worst character in the game. He's very good. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I used him in the video and I did go crazy with him. I had like over 10 kills with him. No, I kind of slept on, y'all Denki mains, people who main Denki or just use him. I kind of slept on y'all. My boy is really good, and he's kind of a balanced character to me. If he has something that can stun you, man, I'm telling you, bro, your health will deplete. So I'm gonna put him B tier above most of these characters right here. They can still like outplay him, so he's probably really good right here. Now I will be moving on, and the next character we got is this man Ida, and Ida is a decent character, but he has some downsides to him, and one of them is his Y quirk. His Y quirk makes him one of the fastest characters in the game, but like I said, it has some downsides to it, and one of them is that your movement speed can be slowed after a short period of time, and it's easy for you to get killed. Especially if you're low and you're trying to run away, you're going up against a character that can chase you down easily, like maybe a character like Froppy, your Gravity, or maybe even Bakugo, or probably even an All Might. And if you're slowed and you can't move and you're low or have health, trust and believe you're gonna end up paying the price for that. And the best thing about Ida is that he can also run up walls, and most characters can't really run up walls unless they have a rapid speed card. And he also has another special action where he can carry teammates to safety. My experiences on using Ida, he is a very good character, and he really prioritizes around mobility, and I like that. So I'm gonna put him B tier, but I'm gonna put him high B over Denki. Next we have Kendo. Now Kendo probably has to be the worst character in Ultra Rumble, but she isn't a bad character to use. Just compared to everybody else on this list, she's probably the worst. And I noticed that because without her shield, she's pretty much an easy beatdown. She is a team player. Kendo is a team player as well. Like if you have a Kendo on your team, she can be very good in team situations. But other than that, she's alright. So I'm probably gonna put her. I'm gonna put Kendo. I want to put her like in the middle, but I think Dabi is just a tad bit better than her. So I might put her right here. Next we have this man Kirishima. Now Kirishima is a very fun character to use, man, and he does a lot of damage. Like this dude going up against him and using him, I don't know, it's just like he just does a lot of damage, more than most characters. The only weakness that Kirishima has is that he's just straight melee, so if you're fighting a character that shoots projectiles, it's pretty much GG's for him. But don't get it messed up, my boy can still be a dominant character at times, and I experienced that when I used him, so I'm gonna put this man B tier. I gotta put him over Denki though, because I think he's better than Denki. Now Momo. Momo is the queen of annoying, one of the most annoying characters in this game. Her shield is annoying. Most of her attacks are pretty much annoying. She is a goated character in my opinion, and can compete with most of the characters on this list and will come out on top. So I'm probably gonna put her high A over Mount Lady. Next we have my main, my goats, my guy Shigaraki. Now I have been using this character since the first beta, since really the game came out. I've been using this character a lot, and he is one of my favorites. And to be honest with you, bruh, this man is probably one of the only characters, or probably one of the top 3 characters that can probably do a 1v3 that really don't need any help from his team. Like, he's really that good. His moves are level 9. You pretty much want to run away because he's going to do a lot of damage to you. And not only that, he does have a few weaknesses as well, and one of the weaknesses is that he doesn't have any type of mobility, so that's a downside. And the second weakness that he has is that he doesn't have any type of aerial attack kind of moves. He has to really like destroy most of the stuff around him to even get to you, especially if you're one of those characters like Froppy or your Gravity that can just jump on top of stuff and just sit there. But if he can decay a building and you're on the ground, it's pretty much GG. So with that being said, I'm putting him at low S because he can compete with most of the characters that are in the S tier. Now we got Ibara. Now for Ibara, I'm not gonna lie, she is a decent character, but her quirks are very inconsistent, especially the Y quirk. It's been times where I used her and the Y quirk, I will grab somebody and wrap them in a little ball and they won't take any damage from it sometimes, and it's pretty much annoying. But other than that, she really is a good support character to have on your team, especially in those intense fights. She can insta-res you with her faith shield, so I'm gonna put her at a high C over Mr. Compress. But other than that, she is a really good character to have on your team, especially in those intense fights. With her faith shield, she can insta-res you. So I'm probably gonna put her at a high C over Mr. Compress. For Toga, Toga is a very good character, I'm not gonna lie, and she is one of those characters that could really copy anybody in the game. Her Y quirk is very amazing, and I done seen a lot of good Toga players switch to somebody else and end up winning the game just because they have somebody else's quirk. And so that means she really can compete with a lot of people, so I'm probably gonna put her A tier, but I'll put her at low A. Next we have Froppy and your Gravity. Now first for Froppy, she is a really good character. She has a lot of movement, and in game she can be pretty much annoying. She can hide and jump around in a lot of places, so I'm probably gonna put her at a low A as well, but I'll put her over Toga. For your Gravity, they recently just buffed her A quirk, so now she's like 10 times better now, and her B quirk has always been broken. Going up against your Gravity players and dealing with those 2 moves alone is very annoying, so I'm probably gonna put your Gravity at a A, and I will put her over Toga. Now we are on to the final character of this season. This man Shoto Aizawa. He is a decent character, but he has some inconsistent things about him, and the one thing I do not like is his special action. The special action is not that good to me. It wasn't what I expected, but the one thing about his special action is that you can erase someone's plus ultra. His moves aren't that bad at all. His A quirk is very good for mobility, also his B quirk, and his Y quirk is probably one of the best things out of his whole kit. So I am gonna put Aizawa at a low B.